All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful leg out there pushing His word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And what I want to get into this morning, pretty much was inspired by a conversation, that me and the elder brother Sahab, had after the lesson last night. Sometimes we'll watch, different little interviews, and we'll watch, mediocre tutorials and reviews, and sometimes Kevin Samuel, just other little things, and kind of analyze, the mindset of Jake. And what we were seeing yesterday, is how dumb, how dumb the modern woman is, man. And I'm just thinking, like, when you really just sit and observe, a lot of them be cute, fine, but then just seeing how dumb they are, I was like, God damn. And me and the brother was talking, like, as we elevate, in wisdom and understanding, in the scriptures and the standard and the law, and also, just how the earth works in general, that goddamn dumb, all right, dumbed down, all right, halfway retarded spirit is very irksome, man. I'm just, we just looking, I'm like, man, this shit is irksome. Like, this motherfucker good for nothing, I'm like, God damn, this shit just irksome just to hear them talking. They be spaced out and, one eye looking left, the other eye looking down. You be like, God damn, And I'm just thinking, like, that's why the majority, all right, of the people in America gonna be destroyed, man. Esau has dumbed down this society so much, men and women. Well, this is an emphasis on the women, just putting a perspective out there. You brothers, all right. Now, at the end of the day, you brothers, you got the liberty to do what you want to do. If you like it, I love it. I'm just giving a spiritual perspective, and it's just a wise perspective, on what we're dealing with. I say it's one thing, all right. You moving around, little find something. Hey, everything go your way. All right, you catch you something off the rim, put it back. You see, but talking about adding this to your life and start having babies with these mother. I say, every man has liberty to do what they want. Maybe you can make it work. Each man has different expectation, when it comes to women, but we're just putting the perspective out there, like, man, what this society has turned, the modern woman into, is horrible, man. It is horrible, man. And the brother had mentioned the scripture. I want to get a couple of scriptures, because we come from a culture of wisdom, man. All right, men and women. Men was on the level of wisdom, and women was on the level of wisdom. That's our culture, man. All right, because at the end of the day, the Israelite man and woman are the wisest people in the earth. The man being superior, all right, the woman being less superior, but still within her respect, all right. The Israelite woman is superior to all women, on the earth. Especially when she's in her order, all right, when she's in her element, she can flourish, all right. Just like us, when we're in our element, of peace, all right, we can flourish. You see? But when you read Proverbs 11:22, it says, as a jewel, all right, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which is without discretion. Yeah, and that's what it is. Like, okay, because a jewel will be something small, it will precious be something to look at, but what's around a jewel is sloth, is filth. You know, a woman without discretion, that means a woman that's dumb, man. All right, a dumbass woman, yeah, she look good, but the thing that's around her, like, you don't want to deal with. And then a swine was something that was very, very, very disgraceful amongst our people. You know, the swine. So that's a heavy insult. You know, what they would call an airhead today. You know, a bimbo. You see, can't add nothing to any situation. You can't even have, you know, a simple conversation with her. She don't know nothing. All right, except the club. She expert in editing a TikTok video. You know, some dumb shit like that, but something with substance. Don't know nothing, man. All right, and the scriptures constantly reiterate these things. When you go to Sirach chapter 7, verse 26. All right, it says, "Hast thou a wife after thy mind? Forsake her not, but give not thyself over to a light woman." And you go into the word light, it means simple. All right, and it goes also when you go into the etymology, it means, you know, someone who has no morals. All right, which the majority of these women don't. You know, so the scriptures, all right, pretty much promote not being around these dumbass women, man. You see? Because, like, at the end of the day, like, the standards being lifted, it's a different standard in the earth, man. You got sisters that, you know, you got sisters that any garment that you can think of, she can make it. Anything you can think of, she can turn it to a garment. You see? You got women that's making soaps out of the earth, you know, candles out of the earth. You see? Like, even with my woman, like now I want to do Mediterranean. So now I can tell her, and she gonna research recipes all day. By the time I get home, you know, she's gonna have some recipes under her belt. All right? For the household. You know, you can't tell no simple dumbass woman like nothing like that, man. Yeah, she looks good in a fitted dress, all right. But how could she forward you, all right? All right. How could she forward you, man? Because even when me and El Zahar were looking at the benefits of the Mediterranean, which, you know, that's our diet anyway. You know, minus this modern Mediterranean, you know, the seafood and the and the pork, you know. But when you go into it, man, you know, of course, you know, it promotes weight loss. It also, you know, promotes clarity, better memory, all right, better sleep, which at the end of the day, as a prophet, those are things that we need to be more beneficial to the body. Like, because you look at the Levitical diet, like, it's a science behind everything that the Most High did. Like, he didn't just pick some random, you know, things that we can eat and can't eat. No, there was a science to that, man. You see? And when you go into it, when you go into it, those things will forward the ministry. Like, just even something simple like that, changing the diet, you know, those things forward the ministry. Because that makes us more sharp, more apt to teach. And that's just one example, man. You know? I'm just giving examples. Like, that's the benefit of having, you know, a woman, all right, that has some type of substance. All right? Yeah, you know, all women, you know, do simple shit. You know, we do simple shit. You know, and then women ain't got it like, you know, we thought they had when, you know, we was in all in women. You know, we was in the world. All right, but a woman can be a beautiful asset within her element. When the Israelite woman taps into her element, hey, it's a beautiful thing, man. And I've seen it. Israelite woman tap into her element, she can thrive. Because that's in their nature, man. Like us tapping into our element, we thrive because that's in our nature. That's who we are. You see? So let me get one more. Because this society puts so much emphasis on the outward appearance, and no emphasis on the woman having substance. Not smart, according to no damn Esau's curriculum. All right, that shit don't count. All these degrees and it's good that you have, if you got you a decent career, you make you some loot, ain't nothing wrong with that. But for true wisdom, understanding men, understanding the elements, and being able to, make the earth useful for the household. That's now we talking about a different type of wisdom. This is Sirach 25 and 21. It says, "Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure." Yeah, because in this society, it teaches you to start and stop, pretty much at how a woman looks, or even to put a whole bunch of emphasis, on the looks. Now, of course, as men, we want something decent to look at, but that shouldn't be the deciding factor for you adding this woman onto your situation. That shouldn't be the deciding factor. Like at the end of the day, like I say, hey, brothers free to do what they want to do. This ain't no decree or this how it must be. Going forward, I say this is just a perspective, me and the elder brother was speaking on, But it would be wise, man, to hey, I'm just looking at things so different now, as I just sit back, sometimes going on different look, fast, or, there's different things I restrain myself from. And it kind of opened me up to look at things in a different perspective to, like, I just wait, like, when you talking about women, and add things to your situation, me personally, I just wait, man. I have a different caliber, woman, that would do me justice, man. Like, what worked in 2012 ain't gonna work in 2021. You see? What worked in 2015 not gonna work in 2021, man. It's a whole different frequency. And like I say, a woman that's into her element, that's a beautiful thing, man. That's something that can that can be an extreme help for the household. Like we always get on women in general, but also on the flip side, Israelite woman in her element, can do wonders, man. That has some type of substance, that has a productive nature. All right, that's really tapping into, the energy of a help meet. That's a beautiful thing. And like I say, brothers, just be wise moving forward. However you want to do it, but just be wise. All right, moving forward, you can take that, into consideration. If it apply, to any of your brothers' situations. So, Lord willing, edifying. Till the next time I say shalom. Kwam Yashala, Bible Ball, DTA soon.